Oh boy. We are back playing Blueprints this evening. Um, since last time, we have digested the fact that we have possibly solved the castle cipher somehow, which I think at the behest of Noah's guidance, unbeknownst to me, I would have gone for the rook anyway. But apparently, just switching the rook. I'm sorry, activating the rook in the chessboard after doing the king in the chessboard apparently activated the castling, and it opened up to this courtyard area that had what appeared to be a bunch of the Mong Jai boxes, or those puzzle boxes. Each puzzle box had a part of a riddle. I only solved like 4 or 5 of them because I'm a pleb. Also, I didn't actually solve them. I just copied the answers. Anyway, I have the riddle right here in front of me. I'm going to give it a read here in a second. Got that. Got the allowance. Our allowance is 31 right now. Hype. Got our mail. An amateur lockpick. Kit and gems and keys. Let's get a couple of rooms before we go out to the outer room. Dining room, sure. Mail room, sure. Order placed. And get some keys. We'll do the funeral parlor. Nice spread. But yeah, I have the thing here in front of me. In Ares' court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms, and in sky above a brilliant sign, a sullen cross as 5 stars align, a patient figure, a reckoning great, the black key is lying with the last king of 8. That's a mouthful, and each part of that's probably very meaningful and important, and I probably gotta actually look into meaning what each part means. I could deduce, just because of I called it a courtyard, it appeared to be a courtyard. I want to say that in Ares' court, where the king now lays, where that was just now, that's Ares' court. That's the king's tomb. The king of Orinda. Something along those lines, I imagine. Anyway, the garage is here. Holy shit. Let's do it. Whoa. What the? Is that a shrine? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to get the electricity going to the garage, like right now. I wasn't even thinking about the door. I just thought that well, I guess the door would be the coolest part, wouldn't it be? That looks like a shrine back there. Sorry, I'm taken aback. As I should be. So here's what we gotta do. We've gotta tackle this in a way where we want to probably get the castle cipher. I'm sorry, not the castle cipher, the chessboard. The chessboard again. I don't think I necessarily need the guidance of my notes. I remember what rooms I need. Famous last words. Let's go commissary. Running shoes, yes. Sledgehammer, yes. Sleeping mask, yes. And with that in mind, I give this game my completionist rating of finna Pete it. That's my completionist impersonation for the day. Anyway, we will go to... Oh no, we don't have the Banner of the King! I was about to switch to bedrooms. Oh, we get the crappy rook. That is not so crappy. I think it has some value, but then Noah puts it in my mind that it's like crappy, and he's not insanely wrong. Friends on line 1. I wonder, which friend is that? I suppose we'll see in a second, depending on what game they play. Metal detector. What we gotta do is, take advantage of this rook power ring. Oh, but the conservatory, that's a really good room. I could redraw until I get the jackhammer. That's probably the most responsible thing one can do right now. I can't get the office. That stinks. Nurse's station is not necessary. Well, at least we got the utility closet, which... Nice. Or the garage. So I'm going to go out to the garage right the heck now. Why not? Well, actually, might as well open this door first, since we're here. We only got 1 gem, but... I'll take that workshop. Compass. Don't know how I feel about that yet. Yeah, a lot of items. Very early on because of the commissary. Okay, well, let's go see if we can step out of the garage. Haven't even looked at the logic puzzle yet. In terms of the second clue, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, I'm not too sure what the sacred hour is. I don't recall hearing or reading about any sacred hour. The only time I know about is 1:30 for the clock tower room. The only time of significance that I can literally think of. And the whatever shelter time you place, but that could be any time. Just has to be placed on the right date. But anyway, we are gonna open this door. Something looks very creepy about this right now. Something very off-settling. I don't know what it is. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne. This seems very important. There's something very ominous and very... I could kind of see 2 of these things. Let me sizzle on this before I say any more. This looks creepy! Is that like a tiny head? On a giant body? It's something creepy. Belly button. Ah! I feel like that's a major hint slash clue to something I must do with a certain set of items. Okay, I see a chest in that mailroom, and I have a sledgehammer, so I'm going in. Ooh! Well, I might buy some... I think there was gems in the commissary. Might take advantage of that. Let's go to the commissary. I'm also watching AP Bio in the background, and I'm entertained by that. Experts say, I better hear you, better be in a British accent. The bookstore at the mall has good espresso, my lord. It's like Anthony's thinking outside the box. Anyway, sorry. AP Bio is a very charming show. Oh, there's no gems in here. It's just a magnifying glass. It's got Glenn Howerton of Always Sunny in Philadelphia fame and Blackberry 2023 film fame. I love that movie to death. Love Always Sunny in Philadelphia too. But then he has his TV show AP Bio with Patton Oswalt and him. It's very good. I enjoy it. It's either you like Glenn Howerton and the Always Sunny guys, or you don't. The gymnasium is interesting. We could definitely set that down. The den would be sick too, but we'll put the gymnasium down because we could just turn around really quick. Go to the utility box. We could shut that shit off. What you got for me? What you got for me? Lights are off. And I got my shoes on. I get to just do a little dance around the gym floor. Doing the boogie. I remember in like first grade dancing to the electric slide in the gymnasium. That was a thing we did. Anyway, I should have gone to the dining room first, but we're here right now, so we're gonna make the most of it. I like that drawing room placement. Yeah, we'll probably go drawing room. Pays for itself. Okay. So we're going to go through here. We can redraw if we have to. Kitchen is nice. That's a waste of a den. Bedroom's not facing the right, so kitchen. I could redraw, but this is a situation where I think this situation is best to not redraw. So we'll go kitchen. I will leave that other drawing room thing later. For later, I should say. When I have gems. And today's special is bacon and eggs morning room. I will have the bacon and eggs right now. I'll add the morning room to my pool. What the heck is this? It was just a cupcake for 10. Shit. I wish I had salt. Put salt on that bad boy. Anyway, what's through here? The nook and the boudoir are both good. The lavatory is good for funeral parlor. I could pick the lavatory. Honestly, get it out of the draft pool and yeah. Let dining room take that way forward, and drawing room can like bend and cross over. Yeah, you know what? We'll do lavatory. One of these days, there will be something interesting in here for me. I promise me. I promise me there will. I love this room in a way. I don't give this room as much respect as I should. The lavatory is something to behold. And, what the heck? Oh, actually, I just realized I don't have my paper out. Hold on. That array? Yeah, rodent rot. I already got that one. Okay. Let's leave that lavatory alone. I've always considered putting the lavatory up on more time. That's just a funny thing. Okay, we'll leave both of these rooms alone right now. We've had our fun up here. We got 3 rooms for gems at the moment, but we don't necessarily want to pop that right now. Hello, lunchbox. How are you doing? Here's what we got to do. We got to pray that this is possibly a coat check. I would love a coat check right now. We can't afford that treasure trove, unfortunately. We're gonna. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the rook power. We have a chance still. I can't afford that classroom. Draw. Redraw. I'm gonna take the boudoir. Not overthink that, because I could get dead-ended and not... I mean, not dead-ended, but not ideally placed. I don't want to do anything we will regret now. We want to act irrationally. I always think that I'll see a pair of shoes right here that's not these shoes. And those shoes throw me off. It feels weird to see the music room this early. But I mean, technically can happen. Let's go kennel. I hear something. I hear something or another. Oh! It's in the dog bowl. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let's go. I think we could use some gems. We'll go den. Be responsible. I will grab the gem and I'm gonna go back down in the dining room. Any chests? Oh, but we got our little metal detector going off. Hey, another key. Won't say no to that, will we? Oh, dark room. Bad placement for the dark room. We can leave that alone for now. Maybe. Well, none of these are exactly phenomenal. So we'll just... We're low on money, so we don't want to necessarily choose chapel. We'll choose dark room, and I will go through the trouble of going back to the utility closet. This utility closet is paying off in dividends. We will take advantage of it right now. I always forget if it works before you step into the dark room and you go turn it off. I think that is okay. Famous last words. Oh my goodness gracious me. I did it wrong. I'm so good at blueprints. It was on. I should have turned it off and then on. That's what I should have done, probably. Okay, now we should begin. Yeah, look at that. Oh, what do we got? A key. Okay, please tell me that's not the most interesting item in here. I did 2 laps. Give me something more. Give me some. Okay, hold on. I'll apologize to my neighbor later for that. Anyway, we'll just do the. All right, we do have 2 boudoirs now, and we have 2 of the cloister of Rennes. Can't forget about that. We'll go boudoir just to get another gem. Some gem buildup. I should really not eat all those apples. I don't know why I necessarily did that. I don't have my lab experiment yet. I haven't had access to a computer yet, though, to be fair. I think the mailroom would have a terminal. We're gonna go chapel. Just makes some sense at the moment. Go chapel. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about this, but I think what I want to do is probably bedroom. I want to save any fruit spawns for after laboratory spawn. Just because, I don't know, I just want to see how it handles spawn after that. If I get an apple experiment. I'm thinking too much about something that probably won't matter. I'm the perfect person to play blueprints, is what I'm trying to say. How about we go spare bedroom just to connect to that foundation? Yeah. An orange. Never an experiment about an orange. Let's go back up to the chapel. I'm gonna spend a coin, but that's fine. You know what? We're gonna... Oh my god, is this a tunnel? Is this a tunnel episode? 1, 2... no, it'd be 4. Does that count as a tunnel episode 4? By minimum standards, perhaps. See? Tunnel. Now, this is bad to go into right now because I don't have any shovels. Shovel would be very nice going into. We have plenty of keys, but we could use some more assurance that. So let's go into here. We don't have a key card, by the way, because we ended in the garage. But if we get security, or at least a terminal, I should be able to disable keycard doors because we have the utility box. As to do right now, oh, if only the boiler room was facing the other way. But I mean, the boiler room still might be the play. Golly, I don't know. It might be high time to turn around. Ah, fuck it. We're going boiler room. We live to party. As the Jonas Brothers once said on Disney Channel, you gotta live to party and bust your move. Everybody's in the groove. Tell the DJ to play our song. Are you ready to rock and roll? We're gonna go, we'll go up. Go up first. Why not? I'm gonna go down, however, first to make sure there's no items down here, maybe? Just to be safe. No metal detector going off. Good. Cool. Great. Fun. Okay. Archives. Not what I want to see, ideally, but I mean, I'll do it. Then what do we got over here? I'm glad I didn't hit A yet. That would have been foolish. That would have been a hashtag silly Sam moment, if you know what I mean. Ah, the weight room. Shit. You only live once, I guess. You know what, please, go ahead. That kind of stung a little bit, but I'll be fine. We got a key card room. Got 2 key card rooms. That's not great. That's not good. Got no items in here. Great. There's no permanent items spawn in here either. At least we got the antechamber switching. Obviously better than nothing. This is a better antechamber switch than the green room. Or, green room? Greenhouse? What I mean to say? Well, the broken lever, we have to spend the lever to do it. We'll just do... Let's go down. Furnace, that would yield a key. Make red rooms more common, but we can't get any more red rooms, but this would block that off. Music room would not block it off, at least. So yeah, we're going music room. Spend our last 2 gems. Going furnace wasn't a thing I thought to do, but... even I've got my limit on that one. Okay, we'll do this way and hope it just works out in our favor. We got plenty of keys. We don't have any gems, though. A locksmith. We can't get. And the hallway's placed terribly, so we're going archive floor plan. And it's a corridor. Rip. Ripperoni. Waste of a corridor. I would have gone locksmith if I could have. What am I looking for? Like in a silly spot, ain't it? Yeah. Corridor always gets me when it's got metal detector stuff. Well, this way is botched for now. Yeah, we wasted that last drawing room, unfortunately, which is fine. We tried. We'll go up through the archive now. Okay, let's hope that we get something juicy. Passageway that we can't afford. Oh, good golly, Miss Dolly. Okay, furnace. So, I guess we're gonna do a test really quick here because I just did that without powering the furnace. I should have come in here. So there has been a silly Sam moment. I spoke too soon. Oh. I did this to myself. This might not be a tunnel episode because I can't get my shit together and find a shovel. It might be a tunnel episode with the number of keys I have. Oh, give me that hallway, sure. Hey! Another key! I love you, Furnace. You're my friend. Oh, no. We haven't gotten a single terminal yet. That's unfortunate. Don't be a keycard door here. Don't be a key. Okay, good. Prism key. Yeah, you know what? Go prism key. Give me the great hallway. That's what I'm talking about. That was planned. Okay, first of all, let's use our lockpick kit on every single door that we can. Learn as much information as we can before we expend the resources. Hey, Chaya. This way leads down, which we'll go ahead and do right now while we're here. We'll go lost and found, and we'll take our time to turn back and go back to the dining hall. Well, actually, can't we even? Maybe if we go back to the foundation. Then we go back to the funeral parlor. I'm going in. You've lost the compass. Oh no! What are we gonna do? What the heck is this? A hall pass? Hall pass. You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. I mean, I hate it, but it's still kind of cool. Doesn't mean no good mostly when I play, probably. Ooh, a safe deposit key. Okay, so we should never ever come through here again. So let's think about this very carefully about what direction we're about to go. Probably back to the Great Hall. I need gems. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back through the foundation, probably. Yeah, I'm starting to think I don't like the jackhammer being in the code check at this point. I'm starting to get to that point because the amount of times that it clogs simply because I don't get code check, no matter how common code check is, which I think it's commonplace. I forget if I've altered code check, but it might be standard. At most. I haven't seen it once. Well, that's a lie. I might have seen it once, but it was in a situation that I couldn't use it probably. Running shoes are carrying hard this round. Got them very early on, and they've done us a service. Okay, dining room first. It's country stew pie, and we do have the boiler room, so 30. Yum, yum, yum. Watch us blow all 30 right now in the funeral parlor. If that happens, then so be it. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. Okay, so let me go on the basis on that this is true. This is not an empty box. Let's say that's true, and the gems are in here. True. The gems are in the black box. Well, if that could also be true. That's two true, and that means you would have to be false. The empty boxes are both true. False. I mean, yeah, it tracks to me. I don't think that there's any science to this one. I think it's in the black box. Risky move to not overthink it, Sam, but it paid off. So now that we got those... Oh, we got the hall pass. I'm curious. I'm here right now, so let's just go to the workshop. I'm going to buy the magnifying glass just to have, and I'm going to go to the workshop. I want to see if the hall pass could be used to combine. Probably not. No. Too rare of an item to combine. Pick sound amplifier. I forget what the pick sound amplifier does. But I'll do it. Oh, hey, Noah. How's it hanging? Pick sound amplifier, greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Well, that might work in the Great Hall because we haven't unlocked all the rooms in the Great Hall yet. We're gonna go into the gymnasium though while we're here. Lights are still off from the utility closet. Yeah, I'm not. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this because, you know, then you stop getting metal detector perks. I imagine, right? We got a hall pass right now up in the corner, but it doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Closed exhibit is terrible because we don't have key cards, so we're probably going to go aquarium. Yeah. Riding off of our funeral parlor gem gambit right now. We could sure use a code check. Pick sound amplifier did it. I'm going the archive floor plan because I have no choice. The maid's chamber. Keep things neat and tidy in here, that's for sure. We already have the letter in here. That is a big oof indeed. So what we gotta do is, that corner of the house is now given. All we got left is the Great Hall. Great Hall is all we got left, and then we gotta go back probably through the foundation to be the most efficient on steps. I guess. The tunnel. Well, we can technically do the tunnel. We got keys. Like the worst room, period. I don't know. Casino's up there for me because at least Mate's Chamber doesn't cost anything. I could see it for Mate's Chamber. I think Mate's Chamber is fascinating, actually. In late game, it could be very neat. Which this is kind of late game. So I guess I could go through in the boudoir and then yeah, let's go through the tunnel. We'll eat the apples in the boudoir. Left them. We ate the apples in the first boudoir already because we were hungry. And we will see. But the pick sound amplifier is not good enough for the tunnel. No, tunnel. Okay, so we don't have the paintings in this room. That looks like sage again, or cottontail weed. That looks like rain. That looks like thunder. It's like precipitation. That looks like water. The weed and wee. I don't know. That one's not jumping at me right away. Tunnel, please. What am I looking at here? Vertebrae? Spines? Those looks like spines. And that looks like a pine. So I see spine and pine immediately. So I'm going to go for the S and hope that's it. Oh, on that line I see S-M-A-L. I bet the last letter on that one is L. It's small. There, we're getting some letters. Pick sound amplifier didn't work again. How dare. We'll connect to the Great Hall with the library. Just to be safe. Not a tunnel episode, guys. I'm sorry. I know we got our hopes up earlier, thinking this would be a tunnel episode, but it's not. I'm sorry. So we definitely need the paintings in this room still. That is a box. That's a crate. And that's a graph. That's a chart. Crate, chart, crate, no. Numbers, cargo, chart, graph, graphi. Is it stocks and stock? Is it that easy? Is it stock in stocks? Like stock box and then stocks numbers market? That would be interesting. I'm gonna what does S look like here? Right now I just have blank A U blank blank. So it could be S? SAU, that tells me that it could be a sauna. The word sauna. Sorry. That's interesting, if that's the case. Really quick while we're in the library, I'm just gonna go up to it and check my times really quick. Top 3 checked items: jackhammer, dazzling rod, number bracelet. Most time spent in entrance hall, furnace, drafting studio, conservatory. I just passed up the conservatory earlier. This shouldn't be my favorite floor plan anymore, bitch. Still looks like 1 to 2 or 3 missing spots of contraptions to be made. At this point, I might look them up, honestly, because there's a trophy involved for getting all of them. Didn't I get that with a 50% off sale day? Maybe I didn't. Did I have 110 gold that day? I don't remember anymore. Anyway, let's just, oh, what's this? Treasure map. It doesn't matter. Because, Sam, my goodness. What did I do? What did I do that is offensive? You haven't used magnifying glass on any stamps? You can use magnifying glasses on stamps now? Well, I know what I'm doing here at the end of the episode then. I'm going to go and do magnifying glass on 1,000,000 stamps now, aren't I? Holy shit. Didn't even think about that. That explains all those empty spots, I guess. I'm going the wrong way. I was thrown. We're gonna use one of our keys. What? Pick sound amplifier? Oh, pick sound amplifier for the win. What about pick sound amplifier here? Oh my god, pick sound amplifier is playing hard. Yeah, we don't need the letters here. We already got the letters here. Wow. Nice. So we're gonna use a key. What a shame. One key in the Great Hall to be used. And it's a dead end. The disrespect. Hey, Che, are you scurrying up to the desk? Oh boy, what the heck even could you possibly be? Nook's not really exciting. We're going for broke. Archive floor plan. Office. Okay, so we didn't end up getting the chess pieces. This was an abysmal day for planning. I couldn't get it done. Oh wait a minute, this isn't a dead end. We still have the office. To go left. Grab this gem. Hey, Chaya. Chaya wants attention. Using a key. Oh, a vault. You know what? We'll do the vault because we do have a vault key. Money! It is January 28th. There's a weird humming in my ears, and it's because I'm in the vault right now, but it's very strange right now. We already have this one. This one is Chef and Chief. Oh, a box. Oh, car keys. We can go out to the garage. Noah, we learned a very crucial looking clue earlier because we got the garage out in the outer room and we opened it, the door, and it had this clue: steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready as the throne. This, I'm already, the gears are turning in my head on a couple of things. But we have a vault key. A safe deposit key. Well, hold on. I can actually see my number. 370. Deposit box 370 is locked. Not anymore. Holy money, holy gems. What was that? A sanctum key? Ooh. Ooh. Yes. And I'll show you. I'll show you it in a second. There's a sanctum key in here. Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know you can never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. I got it by drafting antechamber in the side. Antechamber? Oh, and you went through the door. Yeah, it's hilarious looking. The garage door is just there, and it looked like the shrine, sort of. It was creepy. Hold on, let me read. Let me finish. Anyway, I'm leaving these extra funds behind, as well as all the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border and the money would be raised. Too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start. Anyway, I know I do, Mary. Well, I found the family fortune. If only it meant anything. Because the run's dead. That's funny. I didn't know there were multiple ways to get that. I wonder if there's a third way, and we're just not thinking about it. Yes, sanctum key. That is huge. There's a lot happening. I'm sensory overload right now. Do we have conference room? No, we don't. Okay, so we gotta be careful, because I don't want to accidentally step into lost and found. Gotta. Go back to the foundation. If I left the elevator, can I not take it again? Oh my god, no, I don't think so. Well, treasure map doesn't matter. This is a mockery, because I don't have a frickin' shovel. Yeah, now to find something to dig with. Yeah, if only there was something to dig with. Man, that jackhammer is coming out of the code check. It's coming out. It's gonna stay out, probably. Taking my turns carefully. I don't have a million steps, so I'm being careful. Hello, kennel that is a waste. Okay, let's look at those stamps. There are shores, 10. That's cute. Arch Aries. Together, we weather. 5. Those are cute. This one doesn't have a stamp to look at. That looks like the exact same stamp. Morajai, that's the name of the puzzle boxes. The White Sea of Soar? I can't read that word. But it's number 4. Morajai 4. Ooh, that looks like a fancy one with a woman, perhaps. Erasure Arce. I recognize that symbol. So that name is that symbol. Okay. Atari Sienna. Another picture just for safety. I don't see a number on this one. I see like a 3 on that emblem in the bottom right corner, but I don't see like a number vividly in front of me. Is that a blimp? 10. Nuance. This one might be my favorite so far. I like that one. There's more Ajay again. That looks like the symbol for Arinda. Oh no, it's a symbol. Oh yeah, Arinda Ares. Yep. It looks like the ultimate be-all throne woman. Arinda Ares. That's definitely like the prettiest one. Okay, I think we got all of the stamps so far that we could get. So now we can go to the sanctum. Just making sure there's nothing else that I could do before I do so. Was a good key. Yep. Okay, so to the sanctum we go. Which go back to the foundational area, I think. I was thinking about what those if those stamps could mean anything puzzle-wise, and I can't really seem to pick up on anything right now. There wasn't anything like emblem related to like the sanctum puzzles to them, my brain. Nothing registered. Get you, don't fall. This will be half of the, I'll have half of the sanctum open. Whoa. That feels like a big deal. Like, I don't have them solved yet or anything, but like... I feel like those stamps don't have anything to do with this because they go up to 10 and there's only 8 doors anyway. You need to buy out the bookshop. That will help. Okay. That's a step in the right direction. Thank you. Buy out the bookshop. I've been meaning to buy a new clue for forever. I just haven't. I was so focused on that silly dare mode bird I should have been focused on the bookshop probably sooner than that. I was so fixated on getting that silly duck. Whatever the heck. Ugh. Well, before we sign off, I will go out and have a discussion about what my thoughts are on this clue out in the outer room. Not just Sanctum, just in general, bookshop is big. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sure each individual book is important. Individually. But yeah, so as we reach the end of the stream here, let me show Noah here as he's here live with us, which is a rare occasion. We have car keys also. I forgot. We have car keys. Oh, good. A battery and a secret garden key. We're saved. Sick. Anyway, yeah, I opened the garage door and this was here. I commented how creepy this is. This is fucking creepy as shit. This is the creepiest thing I've seen in a while. Just the tiny head and big. Yeah, it is wild. Okay, Okay, this is giving me like some Deathly Hallows, Harry Potter kind of vibes. Yeah, antechamber, and then you open the room 46 door, I imagine. That's pretty neat. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. I'm just looking at those last words, and I'm fixated on those last words of each of those lines. Scepter, stone, crown, throne. Because crown is probably that blue crown in room 46. Stone, I'm wondering if it's that cursed effigy. That is the only stony kind of thing we've encountered. And, it says deadly is the stone, implying negative connotations, maybe. In this case, curse mode connotations. I have no fucking clue what is steady as the scepter means. I have not a single thought about that. Something I've not encountered, maybe. Maybe it's further down the line. But this could be a whole other thing I'm not even aware of. The throne. That's probably the throne room. I'm wondering if I need to bring like all of these items into the throne room together at once. That's immediately my thought. But once again, I have no idea what the scepter could be. I have steady is the scepter. Steady. Steady is holding it steady, holding it nice and carefully. Is it in the laboratory? Is there a scepter hidden in the laboratory? You need a steady hand to be a scientist these days. Could be a nurse's station, a doctor thing. I wouldn't know. Why would it be attached to an upgrade? I don't even know. I'm intrigued by this, and I think this is very important. Anyway, we still have the blessings of the monk. We have 27 steps left. That was a great use of the blessings of the monk. I'm glad I picked garage. That's exciting. Guys, I am tempted to pick lavatory. Honestly. Lavatory is up there. Tunnel would be interesting, but I wonder if tunnel would just go back to that same shrine. Furnace? Vault would be cool. Vault would be interesting because that would save me on the gem cost for it. It would give me 40 coins straight away. And yeah, Vault. The Vault is probably Lavatory is the meme choice, but I wanna be practical. I want to be a good Blueprints player. Ugh. Anyway, let's just go back to the vault. Shame we didn't get a freezer. We got a lot of money. Well, hopefully if we get the vault next time, it won't matter. We have to be careful, because if we do get the vault, and next time we play, we should make sure we have some gems before we step out there. Definitely important. I could probably walk back now. Yeah. Yeah, go to the tunnel. I'm getting tired, so I'm starting to lose it. But that being said, I'm looking forward to playing this again the next time. Oh, we lost our microchip. Oh no. Turns out I didn't have to come this way. And we'll step backwards into it again. Let's go the right way this time, which is this way. And this way. We're in the vault. Call it a day. Yeah. That was an interesting day. Sanctum key. Garage with a major hint drop. We have that riddle that I said at the beginning of the stream to contemplate on. Crimson bed and breakfast. That's probably accurate. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this. This was a great run. Things are only going up from here, guys. Anyway, I'll go ahead and catch you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night.